Welcome to Gene and Mike to the New York Times crossword.
Hi, I'm Jean.
And I'm Mike. And today we are doing the crossword for Saturday, January 24th, 2026. So, would you say that this is the best Saturday crossword of the week?
The best Saturday crossword of the week?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good. It was the only Saturday crossword of the week.
Yes, it was.
But it was, I don't want to spill the beans, but I thought it was fantastic.
It was an amazing puzzle. I really, really enjoyed solving this one. And I give it high marks.
Mm-hmm. I started writing down the clues that I wanted to talk about, and basically I could have just taken the entire puzzle because every clue was a work of art, I thought.
There were a lot of terrific clues, yes.
This was by Adrian Johnson and Ryan McCarty. Adrian Johnson has done 16 crosswords, 6 of which have appeared on Saturday. Ryan McCarty has done 33 crosswords, 28 of which have appeared on Saturday.
Wow. Well, they got it down pat.
Yeah.
But it was a tough one. It was a tough one for me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of very long answers to the clues, and they, could have been a lot of different things. So,
right.
But I just really enjoyed this puzzle. It was perfect Saturday puzzle.
Yes, I had trouble getting started, for sure.
Oh, yeah, because they were so long. You needed a few letters for the ones at the very top, and the ones at the very bottom went almost the whole length of the puzzle.
Although I did luck out with one down, course catalog, menu. I was sort of ready for that because we had that maybe this week. We had something about a course and a menu, so I was able to put them together. Oh, okay. But it really didn't help me with any of the other clues. Like one across, used as a rendezvous point, met at. Mm-hmm. I wasn't ready for that. And I looked at that word and I thought, oh, it's like a mentat from Dune. Oh. But it was mentat, it was met at.
Met at, yes.
And then the one below it, nothing came to me. Hangouts for golden agers, senior centers.
Yes.
I'm not even used to the phrase seniors. I know retirement community, but senior center just doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't resonate.
Well, I don't know where the senior center is in our community, but when we lived down in Missouri, there was a senior center in the town.
They actually called it senior center?
Called it a senior center, yes.
I guess I wasn't paying attention.
They would gather there and play cards and they'd have a meal and so it was just a nice place for them to gather.
Okay.
So,
the one beneath at 14 across. Feeling that a new haircut or a new set of clothes might bring gender euphoria.
Yes.
Was definitely not ready for that.
No, I had never heard of that term.
That is not a debut. It has appeared a total of 2 times. Today and on Friday, September 23rd, 2022. Erica Gard, of course.
Oh.
So.
How was it clued before?
Joy that might come from being aligned in one's body.
Oh.
So a little bit more on the nose there.
Gender euphoria.
Gender euphoria.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had beneath that 15 across, child support security blanket.
Yeah, that was cute.
The thing about these clues that have long answers is that there aren't a lot of clues, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
no.
We've just done pretty much the first 4 rows of the grid.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm.
I thought 2 down was fantastic. Means of closing up a vent. End rant.
Right. Yes.
Wow.
That was great.
I had to doff my hat in awe, as it were.
Mm-hmm. And 6 down, there's a great word that I don't use enough. Really, really regrets. Deplores.
Yes.
Deplores. You don't hear that word very often.
Yeah, and I guess I have more of a definition of when you deplore something, you hate something, rather than regret something. But maybe I don't know, it's probably got several different meanings.
Well, something that's deplorable is something you don't like very much.
Right, which isn't quite the same as regretting.
Well,
I suppose you could regret their existence.
Yeah, that you even knew about it. That it even happened.
Right. We had 5 down, 4 minus 1. Of course, the answer is 3, which would not fit. And then I tried trio because that was the right number of letters.
I did that too.
Turned out to be trey, T-R-E-Y.
Yep.
Which I guess also means 3 in some contexts.
And right next to that, 13 down, 1 breaking a 108-year drought in 2016. Cub.
Right.
That was, I guess, as a native Illinoisan, I knew that one right away.
Did you?
Chicago Cub.
I didn't know where to go with that, but eventually figured it out. I thought 10 down was interesting. Native American people known as the Nation du Chat, Erie. That means the nation of cat, I think.
I wondered about that. It's because I don't know much French, but I was pretty sure "chat" is cat.
Yes.
Nation of cat.
But it's singular, not nation of cats.
No.
Just one cat.
Yep.
Have to dig into this a little.
It's a bobcat.
I don't know. 8 down was skip it, and I immediately went for class.
Oh,
Which didn't help because the true answer was stone.
Skip a stone.
You're right. You could skip a stone. You could skip a class. We had 14 down. Took me a while to get this one. Catches on. Gets wise.
Yes. I got the gets.
Really?
But then I couldn't think of what. Gets a clue. You know.
That?
So it was gets
gets a clue wouldn't have fitted, of course.
No.
For 29 across, what a stein might hold, I went for beer.
Yes, I did too.
And then I went for what I perceive as the German spelling, Bier, B-I-E-R. And that got me 1 letter right, but it turned out to be pint.
Yes.
Which helped a lot with 29 down. It'll never fly. You know, I had it starting with a B. What'll never fly? A bat? I think a bat can fly. It turned out it was, with a P in pint, it was pig. That worked much better.
I didn't have the P, but I had the G. The last G was 35 across, which was, I think, a pretty easy clue, right? It was not remain loose. There's 3 letters, so I had gel there. So I thought it'll never fly. I put in egg. But that's not true because an egg eventually flies.
People throw eggs all the time. Well, I went for not remain loose. I went for set.
It could be set too. But,
It didn't help.
I think I had the L. So anyway.
Let's see. We had, in the middle of the grid, I had problems. First of all, 27 down, Charlie with the 2016 hit, We Don't Talk Anymore, PUTH. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but...
I think that's correct.
PUTH, okay.
PUTH,
but I didn't know that. And I also didn't know 36 across. 1960s protest singer Phil. So the only thing singers I could think of was first Phil Anka, who I didn't really think of as a protest singer.
He was Paul Anka.
Okay, that was another problem. And then I thought about Phil Collins, who really is Phil Collins.
Yes.
But I don't think he was protesting in the 60s.
No, I don't.
I'm not sure if he was born in the 60s. And it turned out to be Ox.
That's right.
O-C-H-S. So that took a bit. Let's see. We had 26 across was interesting. Practice, want. W-O-N-T.
Yes.
I use that word a lot.
Oh, you do?
I'll say, as is my want. And now I know what it means. I just know it. I just knew it in the phrase. 42 across. I think I started to feel, my mood started to change. You know, you start off and you're just like, I'm never going to get this. My streak is going to die. All is lost. It started to shift around 42 across when I got that one. Penultimate film in a series of 23. I didn't know this off the bat, but I could see enough letters of the crosses to realize it was Avengers Endgame.
That's right.
And I'm like, okay, I got one.
I didn't realize that was the 22nd film of 23. But I guess if you count all the Thors and Ant-Mans and Avengers and Black Panther, and I guess there probably were about 23 or 22 ahead of it.
Probably $1 trillion worth of revenue for Disney.
Yeah, well, but with all those stars, they probably needed it. So one that I really struggled with, and it's a funny clue, it may wind up at the top of your head, 37 across, turban.
Yes.
So that was another great clue.
Yeah, I had a notion of sort of like some creepy feeling sort of moving its way up your neck or something. But
I thought it was going to be some kind of hat, like I didn't know what kind, because I had an A in there, but it turned out to be turban.
Turban. And then that T gave us 37 down, split component at times, 10 pin.
10 pin, yes.
Boy, that didn't occur to me. I mean, most of these did not occur to me. This was a really good Saturday crossword. Of course, when you tell someone the clue and the answer, it's like, well, of course, it makes sense.
Sure.
But at the time,
when you don't have any letters and you're trying to figure out what you could put in there, it's tough.
Yeah, like 42 down, main greeting. So I had the A from Avengers Endgame. It turned out to be ahoy.
Ahoy, yes. On the main.
Right.
So
it was like, oh, that main.
I like 24 down. Fan group that often wears black and white face paint. I like, well, it's got to be Kiss.
Really?
So I put in Kiss, but I didn't know, is it Kiss, what? Kiss Stan or Kiss what? It's Kiss Army. Kiss Army.
Right. Well, it didn't say fan group, so it wouldn't have been a Stan because that would be presumably singular.
Well, I didn't know what they called themselves.
Close to that, we had 28 down. God who rides in a chariot pulled by two giant magical goats. Thor. I think you lose some of your sort of godlike appeal or attraction when you're told when you learn that they're being towed by goats.
But they're magical.
They're magical. I suppose they could be the goats, the greatest of all time goats. But and it just seemed like not the most impressive animal. It should have been unicorns or something. Or horses, at least horses. We had, let's see, 33 down was Dad Blasted. And I, at some point, went for Dag Nabbit.
Well, that wouldn't fit.
No, it wouldn't. And I'm not even sure if that's the right phrase, but it turned out to be doggone.
Doggone. Yeah, doggone.
48 across, scene for a skeleton crew, Halloween party.
Yep.
That was great. Took me forever to get that one.
Well, the one right below it, where one might hope to find good deals on the internet, online casinos.
Yeah. And 50 across, we've seen this one quite a few times, chucked informally, yeeted.
I need to remember that.
Yes.
That could have saved a lot of time. Yep. If I'm like, chuck, if I see chuck, it's yeet.
Well, I had the Y, and then the E came out of 43 down, pointer that changes with the wind, vein. So I had starting with YE, and if I couldn't get yeeted at that point, there was no point in carrying on. I had a lot of trouble with, 12 down. Furniture that's designed to break down, sectional, did not have any clue. Did you get that right away? Not
right away, but I eventually got it. It made sense.
So what is that? Furniture is designed to break down. Just like is that a couch or something?
Well, like we used to have that couch that was actually 3 parts. There was a corner part, and there was a chair, and then there was a couch.
They just sort of ran into each other.
Yeah, but that's called a sectional.
I see. Okay. Well, it's good to know. 45 down also did not make sense to me. Blank league, rec. Rec league?
45?
45 down. Rec league?
Recreation, yeah.
They just abbreviate it always, because there's no hint in the clue that you should be abbreviating it.
Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of what they call it, Parks and Rec.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, they made a good show out of it, I guess. 30 across, how change comes in the Baltics, euros.
Yeah.
that was good. And then 30 down, forwent, eschewed. So it's like, whoa, now we're at the Saturday level for sure.
Great word.
We're breaking out the old SAT score, the SAT words. 34 across, knocks the top off of Moe's.
Yeah.
Again, just had no idea. But somehow, with all the crosses, it worked out. Oh, I like 25 down. The dove and the ant. It actually was the dove and the blank, Aesop fable, and the answer was ant.
That's right.
Are you familiar with the dove and the ant?
I am not.
Oh, okay. Turns out that the dove saw an ant, and the ant was like drowning in the middle of a stream or something. So it threw it down a branch, and then the ant crawled on the branch and was able to get to shore.
Mm.
And then later, the ant espied a hunter about to shoot or possibly throw a stone at the dove. And so the ant bit the hunter and startled it, so they missed, and then the dove took off. And the moral of the story is, a kindness is never wasted.
Very nice.
So now you know.
Yes, wonderful.
And very nice also summarizes this crossword.
I would say so.
I think a full 5 squares on the Jam Sierra scale.
I would say so.
And definitely, yes.
This has been a great week for crosswords. Well, we've had some really, really great crosswords this week.
Yeah.
Very enjoyable.
Will is at the top of his game, getting the best crossword constructors to contribute their best. And that is it for today. So thanks, everyone, for listening. We will be back again with our cutting-edge analysis of the biggest crossword of the week, a.k.a. Sundays, tomorrow.
Bye-bye.